Hello, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong, where we will be starting off with what is probably going to be a difficult boss fight. The last two bosses that we fought, I actually beat on my first attempt. So, maybe? Oh, rude. Okay, nothing there. But that does mean... yeah, we're going this way. Well, that looks different. Damned are we, the lingered few bound still to suffer, cursed thrice by Farloom, to wait, to watch, to cry our anguish. No more, we say, no more, we cry. We all have wailed and wept. Fair Farloom's fall has come at last. Its end we now accept. Okay, I'm going to assume that it is a Trobbio rematch then. You, might or mourner, fell-fated chosen, left till last. Relent, submit, the fatal blow was struck, fair Farloom wails its end. We woe befallen few remained, let us join here at last, and show our fires fierce. Together, to share our kingdom's pain, feel it scorch our shells, and know it's clear its suffering, its sorrow. Oh, this is different. Tormented Trobbio. Diagonals? You monster. Rude. Okay. Well, I didn't beat him on my first attempt. However, that doesn't seem too bad. The issue I was actually just having is I didn't have enough silk to heal. So with that in mind, I guess we do the usual strategy. How did I miss with both of those? You seem to be a lot more... okay, no, you do sometimes still jump out. was not quite out of range. I mean... Still kind of a lot of chaos, but at the same time... I guess because I'm kind of familiar with some of his moves. This doesn't feel as terrible as I was expecting. Okay, I wasn't really sure. That's a lot of projectiles. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Maybe I've actually just gotten good at this game. Maybe I've just found the one broken build. So be it, impudent louse. Deny our kingdom's agony. Refuse its touch upon your fickle shell. Carve your hapless path. Stalk and strike and fight. But know your foe is fate herself, and she has risen raging. I mean, chaotic fight, but... Dark Mirror? We already had all of the... I guess it's a double now. Twin theatrical tools of a vainglorious bug. When binding emits a searing blast that damages surrounding enemies. Oh, okay, so my witch build got better. Well, that's fun. But, also... Like, I assume that was a harder fight than the original. Nothing new here yet, but it hasn't been much time since I defeated him. Okay, well, what's next? Well, I guess we can check our journal entry first. Did that mark off the missing enemy? Yes, tormented Trobbio. Depressed thespian, consumed by the melancholy of a collapsing world, this one chose to embrace the doom to come. I shall not share such easy surrender. Okay. Well, I really don't know where else to go other than the Abyss at this point. So, yep, the quest is done. There's nowhere to hand it in. So I guess it's Abyss time. Alright, just down and left, and we'll see if we can get down that way or if we have to take the diving bell again. Don't cling to ledges. Alright, we can come down here. There was a bench there. But I'm currently invincible, so not too worried about it. Oh, I destroyed those without getting the silk, probably. Oh, okay, no way back. Well, I guess... yeah, nothing over there. I guess we go to the diving bell then and see if we're able to get back down again. Right, I have the shortcut. Well, no, we go all the way down first and then we shortcut. This is the shortcut. Alright, anything new to say? Miss, hello, I see you survived somehow. Thought that last plunge must have been your end. It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Aye, as you say, this bell's old, and time has a way of breaking things, even as fine-forged as this. And see below, for its failure. I've been working hard at improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test. Ahem. Good. That path, the return path is long closed to me, and your bell is now needed again. Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time, a shell shield's been fitted, and the bell's like new. Better than new. If you're planning another descent, head down holler and I'll get you going. Alright, I get to lose my lifeblood, I guess. That's fine. Holler when you're ready. Another cutscene? Nope, just extended black screen. Oh, that didn't count as using a... that didn't count as sitting. That's funny. Oh. That reminds me. I meant to check the top of the cradle. Well, we're here now. I imagine I'm going to have quite a bit of post-game stuff to do once I finish the game, assuming that this will even finish the game. So for the Abyss, I had 3 enemies that I needed more of. Oh, there you are. That's one of them. There we go. Gloomsack. Tiny empty creature, barely a bug, swallows its prey whole and sucks their nutrients until nothing remains. This one disturbs me. There is something in its simplicity. Do I almost feel fear? So we need 3 Shadow Chargers and 2 Gargant Glooms. Okay. I wonder where the Shadow Chargers are. Enormous tubular beast uniquely suited to living close to the void below. Amazingly, the creature carries the void's black liquid in its stomach, violently spraying it forth if threatened. Alright, so Shadow Charger. Don't really remember where I saw them. I'm gonna assume not in this room. This seems more like a platforming place. Alright, well, there's one. Erase our fear, eliminate desire, suffer no more, void, cleanse us. I wonder if you're a quick respawn enemy. Didn't think so, but thought it was worth a shot. I wonder if I can... I already have the void tendrils. Okay. What did I add to the map? Have I not sat at a bench since doing White Ward? No, I did, because I was grinding both vaults. I don't know. Okay, well, not too far. Man, if only we had a crystal heart. Alright, and one more. Bulky worm of the deepest depth. Lives in tight crevices and uses its weighty body to batter. These ones grow large, yet I have never observed them eating or sleeping. They seem such simple bugs, but I suspect they are not truly our cousins. Not actually a bug. Okay. And yeah, with that, the Abyss enemies are done. So I still have that Elder Pilgrim to figure out from the very beginning of the game. Tall Craw and Squat Craw, which are just kind of annoying to grind now because they only appear in one room. And then I have listed 4 more Craw enemies potentially, or in that area. There's 1 more enemy from the Sands of Carrick, 1 more enemy missing from Slab Revolt. No, that was Tormented Trobbio. That one's done. Mount Fae. And then 10 additional missing enemies, and then 3 missing enemies in the Abyss section. So there's still quite a few to go. And like I said, I will probably just look them up where they are, rather than wander aimlessly for them. Child, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making. Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An ailing child and a silk-starved beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What wait below is me no longer. Even if only your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain. Then why hold even this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your hardened heart? Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning palace, and let oblivion swallow us all. Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I have survived the fury of your land. I have worn its barbs and its blades, and I have seen wonder behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hallownest, and the void below all things. That darkness I will fear no longer. Oh, Hallownest mentioned. So what all is actually going to happen here? I'm assuming final boss fight, but I'm wondering if there's anything more to it than that. Yes, the flower, truly the most powerful entity in this universe. Capable of resisting the abyss. Alright, and into the ball of black silk. I assume that's what that was. So do we find 3 more missing enemies here, or is it just a final boss fight? Which I guess would still be 1 missing enemy. Okay, Grandmother Silk, but actually hard version? Bossed Lace. Okay, you're gonna double up. Triple dash, okay. You're going. Okay. Well, we did not one-shot Lost Lace. I wonder if Grandmother Silk is going to play a part here. I think these tools are honestly pretty good. Is our cocoon down there? I assume so. I'm not sure why I'm jumping. Okay, well, Lost Lace looks like a fight that you can dodge. So I'll do it with no healing and just with regen instead. Different cutscene. Okay. Yeah, there's our cocoon. Okay. Well. I wasn't expecting you to just drop like that. Okay, I was expecting you to do that, I just took the hit anyway. You do seem to do 3 at a time. Oh. Okay, got some new moves. Oh, I was low on health. Okay, I mean, this doesn't seem too bad, honestly. And I wasn't even using tools, and I think my tools are going to be really good for this fight. But got some cool new moves. I really was griefing myself by using Beast Breast for most of the playthrough, huh? There's no way it's done. Grandmother's silk refight? What? Chaos. Are we done? Phase 3? Oh, we're taking her. Lots of silk for the ultimate super jump. Do I have to let go? Apparently. Come on, Cogflies, you can make it. Oh, the flower. It sort of lives. Nope. Oh, the knight. I guess that's what you would call fan service. Not really any reason for the knight to be here, but sure, let's let it help us out. Did it help Lace out, though? Or is Lace just gone? Did we do all of that for nothing? Well, for nothing. We presumably fixed the problem, whatever it was. Well, Lace is out. Okay, we've defeated Lost Lace and freed Farloom, Sister of the Void. I'm assuming that was true ending. So still a lot of mysteries, a lot of stuff to look up. But at this point, I'm definitely just gonna look up where stuff is, because I think I've pretty thoroughly done multiple runs through the entire world. Don't need to do that again. I guess there is still a little bit of time. We could just do the cradle. Still. I mean, that's like a good spot to leave it, though. We'll do the cradle first thing when we're starting the cleanup. Maybe that's where the missing silk skill is. Yeah, and that last fight with Lost Lace, like, that was super hectic and kind of ridiculous, and felt like it should have been really hard, and then I just kind of didn't struggle with it at all. So I'm kind of confused. Like, maybe it's that you're always, easy to judge yourself based off of another person's standards, but when I see, like, speedrunners and, like, because Hollow Knight has a huge speedrunning community, and I've done, like, competitive rando bingo races and stuff like that, and, like, I like to think I'm pretty good at those, and I would still consistently be, like, last place out of everybody when we were doing a group competition of those. So it's like, there's a lot of people with a lot of skill in this game. And so I kind of just internalized this idea that I'm not good at games. But, I don't know, Lost Lace was, what, 3 attempts? For reference, the original Lace fight I think took me about 80. Or like the second Lace fight. So, like, did I just suddenly get better at the game, or is it because I'm using a different build? Or, I mean, it's almost certainly because I'm using a different build. It's like, I think I was just kind of griefing myself by using the Beast Crest this whole time, which is kind of sad to say, but I mean, I did enjoy it, so that's what counts. But yeah, this final fight just felt, like, weirdly easy. Like, I felt like I should have struggled a lot more than I did. But, like, in the last 40 minutes, I did Tormented Trobbio and Lost Lace, both of which individually took me over an hour on my first attempt on the earlier stages of those bosses. Huh. 96%. Yeah, pretty close. There is a lot of game in this game. It's a good game. And I guess I have that DLC to look forward to later this year as well. Alright, not doing anything else right now, but let's just see if... like, see where it puts us. And read a journal entry if we can. Yeah, so there is that. It's still there. I think if I check my journal, or if I check my quest log, I still have that quest then, probably. This should be at the very end. If there even is anything. This was not one of my missing things. It just got tacked on at the end. Okay. So not a missing journal entry. It was just an extra. I guess the 3 final bosses kind of make sense. Well, Lace was in there, but the final bosses kind of make sense to be separate, I guess. Silksong child possessed by the void. To quell the mother's rage and see this kingdom saved, I will claim her back. This one, the dark shall not take. Right, so... but I guess we never actually get to see the consequence of that, because we then get reloaded before. I mean, the cutscene at the end did show that she was alive, so there is that. Wait. I can hit Z to go next, and it puts me to the very top of this list. But I can't go the other way? Come on, Team Cherry. You should give us like a fast travel to bottom of bestiary list. Yeah. Dive into the void and cut Farloom free. Okay, so yeah, we are done. Done the game, so just clean up next time, and I'm definitely just going to look stuff up at this point. So we'll start with that next time. I will see you then.